Welcome back. It's December 16th, 2020. And when I did the Vinegar Syndrome unboxing a couple of days ago, I went on and on about the Forgotten Jolly box set and how much the Giallo film basically changed my life. It was the film genre that I had always wanted and I didn't know existed. So today, I'm busting out a big boy, the film that blew that wide open for me. That's Dario Argento's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. This is Arrow Video's deluxe box set. Very nice chipboard set inside. We have a very large poster that I'm not going to unfold. A booklet filled with essays. And then the actual Blu-ray case itself. This is Dario Argento's first film. Dario Argento is the most famous director of the Giallo genre. A lot of people really recognize the title of a non-Jolly film that he directed called Suspiria as one of the greatest horror films of all time, and rightfully so. I adore Suspiria. But he made his name and made his first mark in the Giallo genre. First off with the Animal trilogy, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Cat o' Nine Tails, and Four Flies on Grey Velvet. And then there's his, what many people consider his masterpiece, Giallo, Deep Red, Profondo Rosso, and his later 80s entry, Tenebrae. But Bird with the Crystal Plumage was Dario Argento's first film. If any filmmaker could make a film this good on their first try, wow. Just wow. So this is the film, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. This is the film that introduced all the Giallo tropes. This is the film that transformed the genre that was originally created by Mario Bava with The Girl Who Knew Too Much and Blood and Black Lace. He took those two films, figured out a way to meld them together, and there had been a lot of Giallo that had come out during the 60s, but they were more akin to Le Diabolique, in that type of thriller mystery film. What Dario Argento did with The Bird with the Crystal Plumage blew the doors wide open. The reason why there's hundreds and hundreds of Gialli out there is because of this film. This film was such a huge box office smash in Italy and across the world, if I'm not mistaken, that excuse me, that they just immediately jumped on the train and started pumping them out, hundreds and hundreds every year. The main bulk, I believe, is 1972 to 1975. That basically the Giallo boom started with Dario Argento and ended with Dario Argento. What an incredible film! What an incredible filmmaker. The film is interesting in how the film is about an American who is living in Italy, living in Rome at the time, working, and one day he's walking home and he sees a fight break out between an individual all clad in black with a black brimmed hat and a woman inside of an art gallery. He's watching and he's like, oh my God, what's going on? And there's a struggle. The woman falls down and he witnesses the individual clad in black murder or attempt to murder the woman. He tries to rush in, and it's a super infamous scene where there's a glass window door to the art gallery and then another one. He walks into the middle and the killer closes the door and seals him in there, so he's trapped in this glass cage watching this woman die. She's struggling, she's got her hands up, and he's just helpless. He's panicked and he's got his hands up on the mirror and he's banging and he's screaming for help. And the way that Argento shot it, like, it seems like such a basic setup, but it is one of the most gorgeous looking scenes. And that's not even the tip of the iceberg. We're still climbing up this mountain. The film is filled with gorgeous sequences, murder sequences that are colorful and haunting, but beautifully photographed. The score by the legend Ennio Morricone. Oh, wow. Just a dynamite score. And all the way to its conclusion, where twists and turns and red herrings and everything just crumble and turn into this deliciously unexpected finale. It's a marvel of a film, and if anyone is interested in watching some giallo films, I absolutely recommend starting with The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, because it's not only where I started, it's one of the best, and it's the reason for the genre, basically. So when you start watching additional giallo, especially those made after 1970, excuse me, you're going to see how this film influenced them, and you're going to start seeing copycats and how people try to change the formula. This is the like this is the linchpin of the genre. This is the Rubik's cube. This is the codex, if you will. And it's just such a wonderful film. Arrow's release is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It looks terrific. I've watched it many, many times. It's not even my favorite Argento film. It's maybe like my fourth or fifth favorite Argento film, but this is the one by him that I've seen the most. I just can't stop watching it. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure the special edition that I'm holding in my hands is out of print, but there's a standard edition out there. If you can rent it, streaming, or anything, I can't recommend this film enough. It's one of my favorite films of all time. I love it to pieces, and it's the reason for the season, you know. So, whew, that's what's on my shelf. What's on your shelf?